Liz Kreutz here in Cedar Rapids at the Nubo City Market for Hillary Clinton's next town hall. Earlier, Hillary Clinton had an event in Davenport. My colleague Josh was there. We're back now at her second event. This is her Hillary Clinton's first day back in Iowa of 2016. It's also a big day here. It's 4 weeks out from the Iowa caucus. So now it's sort of like buckle down time for Iowans. They're coming out here realizing they got to make a decision in the next few weeks because that caucus is coming up. Anyway, so I'm here at this event. I wanted to talk to voters, see what they're thinking. It's sort of a fun event space. It's in the new Bohemian neighborhood of Cedar Rapids, which is sort of like the Czech neighborhood. There's lots of arts and crafts sold here. This is local Cedar Rapids wine that's being sold here, and all around this market, which is sort of like a Whole Foodsy type of vibe. That's what it smells like, at least when I walked in. They're selling local foods and organic products and sort of like local arts and crafts and things like that. And Hillary Clinton has commandeered this big part of the event space, like the other part where I think people are usually like eating the lunch that they buy. They sort of took it over. But anyways, here we are. I'm gonna take you around and we're gonna talk to some voters. So let's go. There's one really cute Hillary Clinton family here that I really wanted to give a chat to. So I think it might be the youngest voter I've ever talked to at a Hillary Clinton event. This little girl right here. This is Sadie, right? And you are the great.
One great.
I was shocked. This is the great-grandfather of Sadie, and are you?
I'm a great-grandmother.
Great-grandmother. Okay, so you were telling me before, little Sadie here. Hi. This is her. How many events has she been to for Hillary Clinton?
Third one.
Her third event, and she's how old?
7 months.
7.5 months.
7.5 months. So how are great-grandma and grandpa, obviously you two are the supporters?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you have come to 3 of her events here in Cedar Rapids?
Yes.
Or in the neighborhood?
And I was at one in Des Moines and one in Mount Vernon. I've been to several.
So what are you guys thinking? I mean, when you clearly are going to caucus for Hillary Clinton. It sounds like. What's the I guess she can't. You'll bring her with you?
She'll probably be with her mom that night.
Yeah. And when you talk to your friends or a lot of the people in your community, are they still sort of toying between Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton? Or most people, made up their mind at this point? I mean, it's kind of 4 weeks now. It's crunch time, right? People have to really make up their minds.
Most of the people that I know have made up their mind, and it's sort of split between Bernie Sanders and Hillary. I do have a couple of friends that are still sticking with O'Malley, but I hope they all will caucus for Hillary.
And what about you? I mean, do you feel like if you guys live here? I'm on the road with Hillary Clinton all the time, but you guys live here. You're talking to people. What's the sentiment? Do you think it's a clear win for Hillary, or do you think it's really going to be close? Or what's your prediction?
I think really depends on how many of the younger people, which seem to lean toward Bernie more than the older generation, 40s and up, would go toward Hillary. So right now it depends on how many people get involved. It really boils down to.
A lot of it depends on the weather the night of caucus.
Yes.
Because, I mean, having been to many caucuses in my lifetime, if the weather's bad, it keeps the older, the 70, 80 years old away. But it also keeps the young kids away. They don't come out in bad weather either. So the diehards between 30 and 50 will be there no matter what happens.
And you'll be there.
And, we of course will be here.
Awesome. Well, thank you, and I enjoyed. Bye, guys. Thank you. Bye, Sadie. Can you say bye? Bye. That's definitely the youngest voter I've ever talked to at an event. I guess she's not really a voter yet. She has 18 years to go. Anyways, so before I talk to some more voters, I'm going to show you sort of the crowd here. There's 500 people is what I'm told, so I'm going to turn it around. As I did that, I spotted these interesting shirts over here. Can I come see? Okay, so it's right in the front row, we have this shirt. I am a woman, watch me vote, Rosie the Riveter. Yeah, and here, climate change and economic opportunity and gun violence prevention and healthcare and immigration reform and marriage equality and women's rights. Where's that shirt from?
What?
Where's that shirt from?
Oh, I don't.
Oh, it's a Barack Obama shirt. You got it, what, 4 years ago?
Well, no, we got it like 2 years ago. But,
So are you guys from Cedar Rapids?
Marion.
Okay. By the way, we're on abcnews.com live right here. This is ABC. So have you guys decided yet? We're 4 weeks out, crunch time. Have you made up your decision on who you're going to caucus for?
I think so.
Is that?
I'm still searching.
You're still, what are you looking
I'm
at?
searching. I'm looking for. I have a particular interest in climate change, and we're wanting the people who will do the people who will make an effort to keep it in the ground, that is oil and coal in the ground, and do more with solar and renewables.
So when you say you're searching and climate change, who are you leaning towards then at this point?
Either Hillary or Senator Sanders.
And what are you hoping, what could Hillary Clinton say here today that would get you to make that decision that you're going to vote for her?
What could she say?
Yeah.
She could say, I will stop taking money from the big oil companies, and she's got my vote.
Do you plan to ask her that today?
I asked her that in Iowa City about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it went all over the internet.
And I guess just one more question. You know, Donald Trump has been bringing out these new attacks against Hillary Clinton and the Clintons about bringing up Bill Clinton's baggage from the past. Does that?
We can bring up his baggage too, but I don't think that has a place in the campaign.
Do you hear people in Iowa? You guys live here. Do you hear people talking about that? Does that matter?
Baggage is baggage, and it belongs in the trunk.
Well, thank you guys. Bye. Okay. Gonna keep going. We will say that more often than not, when I'm at these sort of events with Hillary Clinton, granted it is a crowd that leans Democratic, and it's a crowd with more often than not Hillary Clinton supporters, all the time we hear about how much people love Bill Clinton, and I think that's something that's his poll numbers and his approval rating are so high right now that I think he is at this point an asset to her in many ways. I've even met many Republicans who say they like Donald Trump, but they like Bill Clinton too. So it'll be interesting to see sort of what his role is out on the trail and how it changes. Hi, can I interrupt? This is how are you guys connected, related, or are you?
We're fiancés, engaged.
Okay, engaged. Lovely couple engaged. They're from the area or nearby. Yeah. You guys are a young couple here, and I think you guys were telling me, what are your names, by the way? Katie. Keegan. Okay, you guys were telling me before that you're still kind of deciding, on the fence a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So what are you thinking? What are you hoping to hear from her today? Who are you between?
Well, definitely for me, I think I'm a little more undecided than he is. Between Hillary and Bernie. I like what Bernie has to say. I'm just not sure he has all the experience necessary to get it done, and I worry that it would be great to be able to have $15 minimum wage and all that, but I don't think it's feasible. And honestly, I would rather see us tackle things like people who want to work full time but are only given 39 hours a week to prevent them from getting health care and benefits and stuff like that. To me, that's a bigger issue, which I don't know that Hillary's dealing with either, but I just think.
And
I don't know.
O'Malley, or is he just not even?
No, sorry, O'Malley.
So what about you?
For about the same reasons. I'm really pro-Hillary. We went and saw Bernie speak, and so we want to make sure we're being well-educated and do what we need to do to make the best decision
Good
possible.
Iowans
Exactly.
that you are.
But the truth is I love Hillary's experience. I think she's ready to do this job. She's been doing this job in various different ways, and it's time that we finally give her the keys to do the job.
So, I feel like a lot of young people are very much for Bernie Sanders at this point. There's a lot of enthusiasm around him in many ways. When you're talking to your friends here, what do you like? What's your prediction? No one really knows, right? The caucus, no one can really predict what's going to happen. But what's your prediction on caucus night? Do you think a flood of young people are going to come out for Bernie unexpectedly, or do you think it's going to be for Hillary, or is there any, or you have no idea?
I don't know. My
either.
gut reaction says it will probably go Hillary. But I don't know. He's accessing a whole group of people that haven't really been tapped into before. I mean, Obama got to some of them, but I think even more so.
Do you notice that as well?
Yeah, I think so. I think really what I think is going to happen is that this influx of young blood hasn't all been counted for, and so really when it comes down to it, it's going to be a toss-up who wins.
That's true, because every time I see a poll, and it's like, you know, these are the new numbers, I've never been asked, you know, what my vote would be, and none of my friends have been asked, so I'm curious how
Versus I hear radio hosts
that
that say, oh, I've gotten 8 calls from polling people. It's like, well, if you keep polling the same people over and over again.
And they're not in our age demographic, so I don't know. We'll see. But.
Yeah, no, I think that a lot of people feel that way. I don't know the details of polling, but I don't know if they're like polling people on their cell phones or it might be like landlines. And they're like,
well, that's a
who
good
has
point.
landline?
And a lot of the millennial generation.
Exactly. So, but I live in New York. I don't think they care what my vote is there so as much. It's not as important as you guys. Anyways, thanks. Enjoy. Good luck. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to see if there's anyone else we can talk to. I'll show you, turn around and show you the reporters. Hold on. These are this is a Fox reporter right here. Say hi. This is all our little reporter space. This is my camera crew, Bob Brandt. Hi, Bob. Guys. Okay, here we are back at the event. They're playing the usual soundtrack. I've heard Happy too many times. I can't even count. Katy Perry. We were hoping 2016 would bring new music for the Clinton campaign, but it hasn't yet. I have faith it will. But, you know, all these people, most of them, it's their first time. Hold on. Okay, so anyways, I think that we're gonna say, except, hold on, this is a great outfit. Can I say, right here, this is awesome. Hi. You got all dolled up for this. Oh, of course. Hold on, let me show you.
Very special.
Let me see if I can get a good shot of this. I love it.
It's so fun to be here.
So, are you from Cedar Rapids?
Absolutely.
I'm Liz, by the way.
I'm Patty.
Nice to meet you. Hi,
From
I'm
Des
Liz.
Moines. I'm her neighbor.
Nice to meet you.
Are you from the Des Moines?
No, I'm from ABC News. We're live on
fabulous.
abcnews.com right now.
Oh, we are. I love it. I've been following the Hillary since Bill ran in 1992 when he came here the very first time. Actually, I'm wearing this wonderful pin from her last campaign.
Oh, from 2008.
Yes.
So you're a big Bill. You're a Clinton, longtime Clinton. So what do you think about Donald Trump's latest attacks?
I think, unfortunately, there are some people who should just zip their lip and just let the good times and good things. You know, it's not that he doesn't have some good ideas, but I think the bad outweigh the good. And, you know, being rude and being over the top is not the way to go. Hillary has always been classy. She's always got her point across, and she's always gotten us to follow her lead because she knows where she's going, and we're going to get there together this time.
Any good shopping tips in Des Moines? I'm going there tonight.
Oh, Des Moines is, I can tell you more about places to go.
Okay.
Like wonderful restaurants. 801 Chop House is my most favorite.
Yeah.
I love Centro. I love the one in the hotel. Oh, well, you could just eat your way around Des Moines. It's such a, in fact, I just said to Karen, my friend, I would love to live in Des Moines. There are lots of friends there.
Des Moines is great.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much.
Nice to meet you, Liz.
Nice meeting you too.
And
Bye.
we'll look forward to you following all the way to the end here.
See you. Bye, guys. Okay, so I think that's a wrap for now. The event, what time is it? It is 2:58. Hillary's expected here probably in the next 5-10 minutes, so stay tuned. We'll have this town hall live streaming right here on abcnews.com/live. And that's all for now, but we'll be on Twitter at ABCLiz here the whole time tweeting away. So see you guys next time. Bye.